Sounds good, Carly. Well, for some women, Sunday will mark their first ever Mother's Day.
Yeah, very special time. Keeping that in mind, we're working for you with advice for new and expecting mothers. So joining us this morning is Dr. Kristen Anderson from Kansas City University. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Morning. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So, Dr. Anderson, what are some of the misconceptions for expecting moms that they may have about motherhood?
So I think that a lot of times moms think that there's one correct way to do things. And the biggest thing I like to talk to parents about when they're leaving the hospital is that there's a lot of right ways to do things and to trust your instincts and your kiddos will be just fine.
I love
Yes.
that answer. I absolutely love that. So what do you suggest new moms bring with them to the hospital?
Yeah, so I think there's a lot you can look up and talk to other moms that have come in, and a lot of recommendations on specific brands for car seats and carriers and all sorts of things. But really, my checklist for moms coming in and going home from the hospital for the baby, a good thermometer, knowing that rectal temperatures are your most accurate, so having something that you can use for that. Nasal suction devices, so the hospital uses those blue bulb syringes, but anything that will work, nose free is a popular one, and saline drops because newborn babies are often pretty congested and nasally, and then some Tylenol to have at home.
Love it. And then, Dr. Anderson, what are moms, some major questions they may run through their head once they do have their baby, because it's a whole new world now?
Yes. Yeah. So I think the biggest things that we talk to moms and counsel parents when they're going home is intake and output, which are the two things that babies are really responsible for doing. So educating that they should eat every 3 to 4 hours. If they're not waking up on their own, then the parents should wake them to feed. And we typically recommend that until they're back to birth weight, which is around 2 weeks of age. And then kind of their voids and stools. So they should have as many wet diapers as they are days old up until 5 days. And then after that, at least 5 a day. And then stools, very variable. We get lots of questions on that in the first couple weeks of life. And really, as long as they're soft, they're normal. Yellows, greens, browns, all normal. Babies often look constipated, so they'll grunt and they'll strain and they'll turn red, and we get lots of questions worried about that, and it's all very normal as they figure out their gut.
It's a lot to worry about.
Oh, I know, but Dr. Anderson, I got to tell you, I have a teenager at home, and I can't tell you how many times we have told him, my wife and I, how close we monitored his poop. Because I mean, one of the things that you look at when you're a new parent, you know.
People out when they don't go, they're like, there's something wrong. No, they're okay.
They're
okay. Another one of my favorite questions, and I just love this question because every new parent goes through it, and me and my wife did too. So, baby is at the hospital, in the car. You're driving 5 miles an hour home. All right. Once you get in the driveway, you get in the house, mom, baby, and yourself. You sit down on the couch and you ask yourself, oh my goodness, now what?
What do we do now?
What do you say to new parents?
What do you do now? You try and live and get back to your normal life. You just have this new addition, right? So everything's going to revolve around this new baby, but really you're doing a lot of the same things. So just, focusing on the feeds and making sure that that's the most important thing in those first couple days, but also remembering, especially for the moms, to take care of yourself too and make sure that you're doing what you need to do for your child and for you.
And Dr. Kristen, I know a lot of new moms may be scared. So what advice do you have for new mothers that may be scared to maybe ask for help?
Yeah, just that, to ask for help. So you have your pediatrician for your baby, you have, your OB for you, and to reach out when you have concerns. Trust your instincts. If you think that there's something going on, we'd definitely always rather, talk to you on the phone or have you come in for a visit and reassure you that everything's fine than have you sit at home and worry that something's going on.
I like that.
Dr. Anderson, are you a mom?
I am not. I have dogs.
Dog mom.
You're a dog mom. So happy Mother's Day, Dr. Anderson.
To all the human moms out there.
That's right. That's all right. Great chatting with you. Really good advice. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
You too.